Hello and welcome to Mountain Models. This is the WarbossTae Painting Challenge 2017 Bootcamp Day 2 video. Today's question is about what will the finished project look like and visualizing what I'll have at the end of the project. So the end of the project will hopefully look like 10 painted corn heroes, which I'm aiming for minimum tabletop at first, and then if I have time left, we'll go back and add more details to them. Each of the heroes, I plan to have the scheme variations I mentioned earlier for each of the battalions. So, like I think I said in my earlier video, this guy here is from the Red Headsman. And so in the descriptive bit of the battalion, it says that all of the Red Headsman weapons are like glowing from the forge. So this guy, and as well the rest of the battalion, has the same variation, is just the standard colour scheme for the faction, and then the weapons have this sort of glow effect on it. Personally, I don't like the glow effect that much. I think it would look better painted up in lots of layers of sort of mattish paint, rather than this is just a silver paint, and then I think it's the Spirit Stone red, and then a yellow glaze sort of transitioning, which doesn't look bad, and it looks good at, like, on the table it looks pretty good, and it makes them stand out. But just as a small detail, it's just, I think it would look better painted the other way, but it would take a lot longer to do. So I have a plan outlined for each of the battalions. For Mighty Lord of Khorne and the 3 battalions, the Slaughterborn and the Brass Stampede are going to be in the default colour scheme with no specific variations. The Gore Chosen battalion, which is a battalion of 8 heroes, is going to be in the standard colour scheme, but I plan to try and get hold of some resin skulls to build up as their basing, which is going to be a very unique feature. The Skulltake battalion are also going to be in the default scheme, but with these I'm going to add skulls, probably taking the Skull Reaper back pieces and such things, adding them to all of the miniatures in that battalion, which is how they're going to stand out. The Dark Feast battalion, I plan to add its distinction by painting on tattoos to their skin, or inks or dyes, to make them stand out from the other battalions. So that's what will be happening on the Slaughter Priest. The Bloodforged and the Bloodbound Warband battalions are going to have similar colour schemes, where they're both going to be covered in blood. I plan to add a distinction between them by using Blood for Blood cod for the Bloodforged battalion, while using a matte red or brown blood for the Warband. Finally, with the Gore Pilgrims battalion, I plan to use either green stuff or the paper part of purity seals to represent the sort of scrolls and writings of their pilgrimage, and add that as their distinction. And last off, here's a couple of pictures of my Mighty Lord of Khorne from Bootcamp, where today I've just added the base coats, outlining his paint scheme. Okay, that's all folks. Thanks for listening. Bye.